Okay, this video is all about AI thumbnails and what you should do and what you should not do. Now, AI thumbnails can be beneficial to you, or they can totally just damage your CTOA as well. It depends on how you do them. So, right off the bat, these are some bad AI thumbnails. And the reason why these are bad is, first of all, the text is not the best. It has too much of a thick outline that kind of messes together, kind of weird, and it doesn't really, text doesn't really pop as much as I'd like it. It doesn't look as good, for instance, as something like this. I feel like this text just looks better compared to this. And the other thing is the background doesn't match the game. So I go to the game at the moment. So this is the game that I use it on, and as you can see, that doesn't really resemble a game really at all. Just by looking at the thumbnail, you wouldn't really tell that this is what the game looks like, or really what the thumbnail just doesn't match up with it very well. So I'm gonna go back to the thumbnails now. So this is when I was like really new, kind of getting started with making AI thumbnails, so I wasn't really sure what to do, so I just kind of threw in a prompt, and this is what I got, and it just doesn't really fit the vibe of the game. So this is the bad way to do AI thumbnails. Anything that just doesn't really resemble what you're actually doing in any way. So I just would stay away from thumbnails that looks like this. Now these are good AI thumbnails that I would advise to do, as they aren't taking away from the actual idea of the video. Like for instance, this is from another game. This is from Arc 2, which hasn't even released, and I don't think it will, but I just took this, I threw some text on it, and then I threw it into the AI, and I just told the AI simply to make him look angry. This is what it gave me. Then I told it to remove his hand. So this is what it came out as, and then I just threw the logo on, and this is the final image. This looks a lot better, as it doesn't take away from the core image, and it still fits the game. So I just found a image online, and I made it in a way that fits my video. Same with this Black Ops image. This is the image I found online. I told it to just make her sad, so that's what it did, and then this is the final thumbnail. So I made it just fit the vibe of the video, and it actually did a really good job. I think this one still kind of looks a little odd with the facial expressions, a little bit. I think out of the two, this one is the better one of the two, but still these thumbnails are significantly better than this one. This one just looks very obviously AI'd. That's the problem with these. I mean, his bow isn't even on his back right here. I don't even know if this is supposed to be a bow. Also, AI can do weird stuff sometimes. Well, it just doesn't look right. And I think anybody can look at these and pretty much tell these are AI'd. Well, this one looks like it's from the game. It doesn't look so obviously AI'd, because it doesn't look that different from the core image that I gave it. It looks pretty much exact. I can't really tell anything apart. I can't see anything that looks too out of place on them. This is another AI image right here. Just a hand holding a phone. And then I went ahead and did two thumbnails with the same base idea. This phone is just held at a slight angle. And overall, these thumbnails look really well. The only issue with these is if you look close, the gloves got like fingernails for some reason, but I wasn't too worried about that because most people are just going to see mostly uphill and not pay that close attention to it. I think most people aren't going to notice it right away, but I mean, yeah, it's clearly AI'd if you like really look at it. And I just dropped this image of a thumbnail that I made right into that one. If I go down here, here's another one that is a AI'd image, and then this is the final product, and then down here's another AI image for a game. This one's completely AI'd, no base input image. I think the only thing I put into this, I basically said something, I probably said something around the lines of 7 days to die in VR. I put in whatever my title was, like 7 days to die VR, virtual reality, or something like that. And I think it looks pretty good. I don't think it took too far away from the base game. I feel like it looks good enough, and it actually worked pretty okay with me. I got a decent amount of views. I'll go to this video right now. So here's that video. I got about almost 200 views, which isn't great, but it isn't terrible. I mean, the thumbnail's completely AI'd. There's nothing that's not AI'd about it. I have another 7 days video that I want to show as well that also has a completely AI generated video. Oh, thumbnail, I should say, not video. Okay, so right here is a AI generated thumbnail. This Master Chief one's completely AI generated. This video didn't get a ton of views, which I'm not really sure why. Maybe it's because Halo Infinite isn't really that big anymore. But the thumbnail overall, I'd say, was really good. I mean, it looks like an actual game photo. It looks like an image that I would actually find online. So I'd say it did good overall. Maybe it just looks too much like a photo you just find online just slapped in there. I don't know, but it looks good. I'd say for AI image that's been generated, it looks like it's from the actual game. This one did really well. This one's a one I just made that's a screenshot from the game. But yeah, the AI one didn't do as good. I'm not really sure as to why. I think overall for AI thumbnail though, this is good. And then this one's also AI'd. This one did a little bit better. This one's also AI'd. So those are 3 that are completely AI generated. That I think they look good though, overall. There's nothing weird about them. And they match the vibe of the game. Okay, this one's completely AI, this Outbreak one. And then this one's also completely AI generated. The zombie one for 7 days didn't work as good. The Outbreak one did do good. I think this is a good thumbnail overall for it. They both kind of fit the game. This one did really good. This is also completely AI thumbnail. I just slapped the 7 days logo in there. The Mist Survivor one's AI too. And the Atlas one is also AI generated, where I just slapped the logo in as well. But they kind of fit the theme of the game, I feel like, overall. So those ones did do a little bit better. The main point is just trying to fit the game. The Mist one didn't do well, but I think that's because it just doesn't fit the game again. And the text isn't very good, to be honest, either. But yeah, so those are a bit better. I think the Outbreak one's easily the best out of them. This one just didn't do good. The Abandoned one. And this thumbnail right here, this is a non-AI'd. So if you're not really good at making thumbnails, and maybe you're making ones like that, this is also AI thumbnail. Right here, this 7 days one did pretty good. But if you're not able to make decent thumbnails, then maybe AI is the way for you. There's just a correct way and a wrong way of doing it. See if I can't find some more examples here. Okay, here's the Sunken Land one. You see how this one is the same game with a thumbnail actually matches it. It's not again, it's not a great thumbnail, but at least it matches it. Unlike this one does not even match the game at all. So that gives you a bit of idea of the issue here, because if I remove this logo, it wouldn't even match up with the game at all. It doesn't really fit the theme of the game. Here's another AI thumbnail. This is an example of a bad AI thumbnail. It just didn't work very well for it. Here's an AI thumbnail. This Power World one's AI'd. These Lethal Company ones are AI'd. I think these didn't work because they're too realistic. This one's also AI'd. So this one's completely AI'd. These VO Lethal Company ones, they don't fit the theme of the game because the characters look cartoony and then the thumbnails like ultra realistic. So I think that's the problem with these ones. They just don't fit the vibe of the game. You want to fit the theme of what is going on so you can see it and tell what it is if you remove the logo. And I think was the issue with what I was doing now. And it looks like that is it for those. Last video is 2 years ago on my first one. Yep, here's a Sunken Land again. Here's some images that actually fit the theme of the game. But this one just did not. It didn't fit the theme really whatsoever. Let's see. Yeah, so here's that 7 days one again. That's just how you do AI thumbnails. I do ones more like I'm doing over here and not these. These are bad AI thumbnails. They don't, because yeah, if I remove the Sunken Land logo right here, see, you can't even tell that it has anything to do with that game. It's just a bad thumbnail overall. Do these at least fit the theme of the game? Because even if I remove this Black Ops logo here, you'd still tell it's Black Ops if you saw the trailer, because you'd recognize this woman. Same thing with this Oak video, you'd recognize this guy from the trailer, which is Vin Diesel. And then this is another AI image where I just kind of put these in and change it a little bit. This is completely AI'd here. So yeah, it's pretty simple. Just find something that kind of fits your video and just change it up a little bit is what I would advise to do, like I did with these, because you can still tell what it has to do with. Even if I remove the Ulk logo, they'd still know what it is. So if you can't look at the image and instantly know what it's about without having a logo on it, then it's probably just not a good AI image, and I would go look for something else. But yeah, so that's the final cut there. I removed his hand, made him look a little angry. See, and there's really no two weird things going on here. It doesn't look, there's no thing that's really outright says this is AI. There's no weird, like, finger messes. I mean, the Vin Diesel one in the facial could be a little better, but I think overall they both turned out really good. There is some weird stuff with the AI that can happen, of course, as we all know. And this 7 days text is completely AI'd as well. I didn't change anything about that thumbnail as I did with these. These ones, I've changed the background a little bit, but other than that, with the 7 days one, I just slapped it in there. But yeah, if you don't know how to make thumbnails very well at all, you don't really know what you're doing, and maybe AI generating them is the way to go for you. Because a lot of my older stuff, like this one could have just been AI at that point. It's really not a good thumbnail. This just did not work very much at all. But there is definitely a correct way and a right way of doing it. Like, I just slapped this image in there. I thought it was kind of funny, but I should have went with an actual Battlefield 2042 image and not that. That's what I should have done. So, I mean, some of these thumbnails are just really simple, like this one right here, this Onward VR one. It's just a screenshot of the game with some text on it, and it did really well. So sometimes you can get away with really simple thumbnails. These two are Fiverr. I paid somebody to make these. Like, will give you an idea of what you can maybe get if you pay somebody to make them. Again, these didn't do really well view-wise, but of course the channel is pretty old at that point too. Or at least pretty new, I should say. This Onward one did extremely well. It's one of my best performing videos. It's just, again, a screenshot and some text thrown over it. So you can get a lot of views with really simple thumbnails if they fit the theme of your video. As you can see, this got me a ton of views, and it fits the theme of my video. Here's another one that's mine right here. This is another good example. Again, this video got me quite a bit of views, and right here's another thumbnail of mine. So if you can make thumbnails that fits the theme of your video, you can get some decent views. But if you don't know how to make thumbnails, then maybe AIing is the way to go and going for like these ones I did here with Vin Diesel, kind of. So maybe those ones are the way to go for you. But yeah, make sure it just fits the theme of what your video is actually about. Because if it doesn't, then you're not going to get any clicks. If you want my AI systems that I use, you can go and join the course that is linked at the top of the homepage. Anybody that joins through those links will get full access to all the AI stuff I use. This includes voice stuff. This includes even some text stuff, because the 7 days thumbnail is completely AI generated, with the text is even AI generated, and the AIs that I use to generate the thumbnails and such like that. So if you want those, great. There's the link up top for those. And do hit the like button, hit the sub button, as it helps me push these out to help more creators like you. And I will see you in the next video. Take care.